So hello everyone, it's me Skin Glow and Afro and I'm back to do another YouTube video. Now I wanted to talk about the whole Child Q situation. If you don't know, she was a girl 2 years ago when she was 15 years old who was strip searched in her secondary school because one of the teachers basically said that she smelt like weed and they wanted to make sure that she didn't have any on her. And another fact that they don't want to mention is that she has locks. Now, I don't know about you, but assuming that a young black girl who has locks smells like weed, and yet people are trying to say there's no racist issue here? Come on now, let's be honest. So while I twist up my hair, let's talk, because I know that you know that this is all to do with racism. So I'm not going to go into too much details about the whole situation. However, I will say that she was made to strip search, like I mentioned previously. She was made to strip search and she had to remove her sanitary towel, and because she was on her period, they made her remove a sanitary towel. She also had to bend over. Yeah, let me not go there. But basically, yeah, she had to bend over. And I am thinking to myself, ow, ow, ow. It's not gonna work. But yeah, she had to bend over basically to show her other end. And I'm starting to think that the SA word would be appropriate here. So, and we had to wait 2 years. We had to wait literally 2 years to find out about this. And I'm thinking to myself, why we did not know about this situation when it happened in 2020? Like, why did the school choose to cover up this situation? And why did that particular teacher, say, oh yeah, she smells like weed, so let me call the police or whatnot, and then didn't think to make sure that she had an appropriate adult in the room with her, instead of her having to strip off all her freaking clothes so that they can do this search. Of course they found nothing because she didn't have anything on her. But it's so freaking disgusting, and it's clearly racism. I don't care what anyone says. This is all to do with racism. It's blatantly to do with racism, and I don't care who wants to come on my channel and disagree with me and say, oh no, what makes you think it's to do with racism? Well, like I said, the big fact that she has locks, she's a young black girl, the smelling of weed. Like, if you understand anything about how racism operates and how certain hairstyles are discriminated against and how having certain hairstyles make you be perceived a certain way, then you would truly understand why I can easily say it's to do with racism. Even the report that's come out about this whole situation has said that it's to do with racism. So you can argue with me, but you can't argue with an official report about it. You can't do that. And what's made this whole situation worse is that people are calling for the school to be identified, and I'm just thinking to myself, why on earth would you want that to happen? Like, do you actually care about the welfare, or do you actually care about the welfare of that child, or do you just care about, you know, having certain shit be revealed? Because it's not making a lick of sense why you would want the school to be revealed. Because if the school's name and identity gets revealed, then within 2 twos, the child will get revealed as well. And that is not what we want, because how can you protect her by revealing her identity? And this is what I'm saying. Some people just want to do anything for clout. Oh yes, let's take our pitchforks to the freaking school. Like, no sir, Like, you want to do anything for clout, you want to do anything for Twitter retweets. And that's exactly why you want that's exactly why you want to be the first one to get that shit out there. And you're saying you're doing it because because you care about what happened. But if you truly cared about her, why would you want her information out there? Like, this girl is having panic attacks. She cannot sleep at night time, right? She is truly traumatized. She was not even allowed to go to the toilet to change her pad, because they made her put on the same dirty pad back on that she had to take off. And that is completely unhygienic, right? And she wasn't allowed to go to the toilet to change it. They just said, oh no, you gotta go back to your class afterwards. And do you know how wicked and dehumanizing that? And now this issue is not just about the fact she was on her period. It will be horrible anyway, but it will be horrible regardless of whether she was on her period or not. However, the reason I say about her period is because you know what it's like. We as women know what it's like to be in our period. So imagine that for a young girl who's probably only had her period for what, a couple of years. Imagine how she must be feeling. Like, not even being given an option to go. Not even being given an option to go and change. And dehumanizing her in general, regardless of whether she was on her period or not, dehumanizing her in general. All in the name of what? Because a teacher said that she smelled like weed, and all because this child has locks. And also, I also remember reading something like they said that she had smelled like weed before. Like, huh? Like, I want Wunna to use your freaking heads. Like, honestly, I want Wunna to use your freaking heads. It is not about, oh, this is a case of, oh yeah, this happens to everybody. No, this happened to a young black girl who is now traumatized. I don't think her life is over. I notice a lot of people who are on social media who is saying that her life is over. And truly, I do not believe her life is over. I don't think so. I don't think we should be using that type of language towards a young child who there is a chance that she could recover from this. But the fact is, this should never have happened to her in the first place. I think that is what we need to be focusing on. Why did this happen? Why is racism always a part of our everyday lives as black people? I mean, we need to really think about this. Racism is literally a part of our everyday lives. We cannot escape it. It makes it so hard to breathe in these countries where we are just treated like we do not matter. It is the most horrifying thing to happen to a girl of that age. It will be dehumanizing for anybody. But to happen to a girl that young is just... I don't even have the words, to be quite honest with you. I literally do not have the words. I honestly do not have the words, because when I read about it initially, like the report itself, it horrified me. I could not even finish it. Like, sometimes you just need to take time to breathe and just take time to breathe, because after that I could not even stomach it. What they did should never have happened, and the police have just did like a little crummy apology. That's what the police have done. A little crummy apology. Is an apology gonna pay for the therapy that young girl needs? Is that gonna pay for all the therapy she needs? Like, no. An apology is not gonna do nothing for her. It's not gonna do anything for her family. Like, even now, it's been 2 years since it happened, and when that girl goes home, she just locks herself up in her room, and she's been SH. I shall put that word there because I'm not going to say it on here because YouTube is really funny like that. But yeah, the whole situation is just really, really, really disgusting, and racism is behind this, and I am just honestly tired of this country and its racism. I'm truly tired. So I'm not gonna keep Warner too long, but I just had to get certain shit off my head, you know, get certain shit off my mind, because it needs to be spoken about and something needs to be done. Because like I said, I believe people have already started protesting, and I believe that the name of the school has already been leaked. I've not come across the name of the school, and personally I do not want to know, but apparently it's already been revealed, and personally I'm against that, because the family and the girl who experienced this has said they do not want her personal information revealed. They do not want the name of the school revealed, but apparently the name of the school has already been revealed. So at this point in time, it's like, why are people so gung-ho on disrespecting the family's wishes? It's like every minute people are so quick to do, oh yeah, I'm the first one to spread this information. I'm the first one. Ow. I am the first one to spread this information. I'm the first one to get all this shit out there, and then you too busy chasing clout to actually think about what a person's wishes actually are and what they actually need. It's not about what you feel they want, it's what they actually need. And this is what is missing in this conversation. What does she need? She needs her identity to be protected, because she's at risk of further ridicule, further racist abuse from people who already started on social media. Her identity is not even being revealed yet, and her shit, and people already being racist as per usual. But you want her identity to be revealed so that she can be at risk of further ridicule, even at risk of people attacking her? No. So yeah, basically that is my thoughts on the situation. Racism is clearly behind this. This is just once again a way to dehumanize black children, particularly black girls. Black girls are seen as more adult, unfortunately. Black children are seen as more adult. So this is another reason behind what happened to her, because a 15-year-old shouldn't be made to be strip searching, particularly not the way she was strip searched. And the fact there was not an accompanying adult alongside her. Why would you think that a 15-year-old would be able to deal with the gravity of that situation, which was clearly done purely based on racism? Like the Metropolitan Police are to do with this. The teachers in that school to do with this. And you can't deny it. You literally cannot deny it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I mean at this point, what else can we do to keep black children safe? Because if a 15-year-old girl can be SH'd like that in the name of a strip search, under the assumption that she's a weed dealer, basically, let's go there. That's what the assumption is, that she's smoking weed, that she's carrying weed on her property. Like, what else? What at this point in time, what else can be done? Because it just seems like we're gonna keep getting incidents like this when we should not have to deal with it. We should not have to deal with it. We're just trying to survive at the end of the day. We're just trying to survive. Who are they to tell us? Who are they to tell us who we are? Who are they to dehumanize us? So that is it. I shall see you tomorrow for some more YouTube videos. Okay, I'm gone.